how did you then change the business and how you guys operated to really to become a business that's built to last?
Yeah. So, as I mentioned, I want to reemphasize, we always knew that the product-led growth business model was going to be instrumental in helping us survive and be successful in the long term. And to be honest with you, without that, there's no way you could build a software as a service business, in my opinion, that's focused on small to medium-sized businesses at a global commercial level, because it's too expensive to implement each small business mano a mano. You could do that for large enterprises if that was your target market, but that wasn't the case for us. So that decision, luckily, was in the very beginning. That was part of why we wanted to get investment. So it was a long pivot into that. Luckily, again, our existing investors, we had their support throughout that entire journey. Now, there were some interesting things. If you layer in the change of the economic environment of funding, even our investors at that time, who had already committed to Prosperna and others, they were also still drinking the Kool-Aid, right? If you guys are honest, right? Hey, and I get it. Look, everybody has to have
You have to be
positive
optimistic,
voice, yes,
man.
and have to show some optimism. But you also have to keep it real,
Right.
Otherwise, those outside signals and forces could redirect a founder's decision making.
Yes.
Especially if they're not as experienced or have as much resilience, confidence, and strength to make their own independent decision.
Correct.
Right. So we were hearing still, those key messages, if you do this, you shape your business like that, put your financials together like that. If you can hit this milestone, then there's other funders coming in. They're coming in every week, every month, every quarter. They're still very positive about Southeast Asia. They love the Philippines because the demographics are X, the demographics are Y. But the reality is a lot of those metrics and stuff, as they say, you have to peel the onion back. It's not just the fact that there's an average age of 25 years old. There's so many other factors. Right? There's different sectors of the market who make, on average, X amount per month.
Correct.
How on earth are you going to get them to buy software if they're only making X amount per month? Right? And so you can't just throw out those data points, right? And just don't believe all that hype. Right. And that's where the founder has to be really on the ground, working with and understanding not your business fundamentals. That's obvious. But you have to understand the business fundamentals of the company that you're trying to build for and sell to. Right. Which a lot of people just stay on the surface. Well, it's obvious that they might need this. Right. But it's just so much deeper than that. Right. So we were still hearing a lot of those signals. And I just didn't believe it because every time I talk to other founders, right, I hear a completely different story. True. Right? So it's funny. You have one side of the ecosystem saying this.
Bull run.
Right. And you have another side going, what the F? Right? And I don't say it to create these opposing forces. I'm like, guys, let's just be upfront. Let's get in a room, whatever, have a cocktail, whatever it takes to get the real deal. And when we get the real deal, we can actually work together in a more realistic manner to achieve success. But if we keep dancing around, right, singing the song, putting people up on pedestals, having them hold up little figures, little boxes and pyramids, with that laugh, okay, that's all. If you understand where that laugh is coming from, sorry, man. Sorry. The laugh was going to make me cry. It's so funny.
But you're right.
That's the
Some guys are still
charade.
drinking the Kool-Aid when the ship has left years ago.
That's right.
Oh, man.
You got to get past the charade.
Yeah.
All right.
Oh.
Hold
I
on.
didn't drink.
You need some tissue? No podcast episode has heard that laugh before.
Oh my
I guarantee
God.
you. Anyway.
Comedy podcasts are the only ones who can actually make me crack like that.
Actually, I've been thinking we need to, if it's okay, we need to turn this into a happy hour startup comedy show.
Whatever.
Right?
Let's do it.
And that's another episode after. Right, guys?
You bet. You bet.
All right. So here's what happened. So again, we got, founders saying this, investment community saying that. So, and that's all local, right?
Yeah.
And I'm the kind of person, and a lot of people have heard me say this before, show me proof, right? Show me action. Show me real behavior.
Yeah.
Right? So there was a time when I told our investors, hey, I'm going to start raising abroad. Right? For whatever reason. We won't get into that. But I thought I would go raise abroad. And some of the people said, no, don't do that. That's our job. Right? And I'm like, okay, well, no offense, but we don't have any. Nobody's investing. So if that's your job and there's nobody investing, then there's nobody else to do it.
Correct.
Except for me.
Yeah.
Right. So I went to Singapore.
The
closest place.
Yeah.
That's also outside of our country.
Yep.
And I met with probably 12 VCs in 3 days.
Okay.
And in closed door meetings, 99% of the feedback was more real and not positive. Some of the key messages were, Dennis, if I were you, I would not be raising at this time. Dennis, let me share with you an example of another company like yours. And yes, they've got some struggles, but they've done almost everything right. And here's what it looked like in the end.
Shit.
Yeah, it was okay. Nothing to write home about, right?
Wow.
And I knew this company. I was like, in the past, you'd look at it on the outside and you go, man, that is a idle SaaS company that made it out of Southeast Asia.
Yeah.
And then I had other VCs walk me over to their window of their beautiful, 50-story office tower, point their finger out there and go, Dennis, this area, this is where all the startups are. Many of them we haven't talked to in 6 to 9 months. It's like walking zombies. If we haven't heard from them, we assume that they're dead.
What?
Right? So imagine that kind of feedback. There was only one, right? And they had a different model. They don't invest in like throwing money on a roulette table.
Yeah.
And they do work very closely. And they only have a very select number of focused B2B SaaS companies. And they were very positive and optimistic, but I think it was because they're so selective and they work very closely.
Yeah. And what was their feedback?
their feedback was, you have to pivot. If you have to do it, not meaning us, meaning a startup, if you have to pivot, do it. We are actually here to help you. We will take on whatever role. You want us to take out the garbage? You want us to sell for you? You want us to do BD and partnerships for you? You need a CFO because you can't afford one? That's what, to me, means we will help you more than just money. Look, money's great.
Yeah.
Right? But when push comes to shove, that's what you need.
They risked everything, failed spectacularly, and came back stronger. Founders Only, the show where successful entrepreneurs reveal what it really takes. Where risk meets reward. Get ahead now. Subscribe to Founders Only on YouTube and Spotify for breakthrough conversations, expert advice, and the insights your competition doesn't have.